Hey everyone, Mano back here with another Destiny 2 strategy guide video. In today's video, we're going to show you really quickly how to get all 25 of the calcified light fragments that are in Mercury, Mars, Io, and Titan. You need to collect all 25 of them to progress the quest for the Ruinous Effigy Trace Exotic Rifle, which came out today. We're going to show you in a really easy fashion where they are from all the different spawn locations. We are doing this live right now on twitch.tv/manodester777, so come on, join in. We do lots of giveaways and also lots of help over here as well. We're going to start off first over on Io. What we're going to do is come in the loading zone here and go over to the Pyramidion area. Once we get over to the pyramid area, there is a way that you can basically walk around the steps of the Pyramidion. If you go to this platform here, you can basically continue to wrap around this column, jump up on these platforms here, take your time. Having a sword will help you with the jumps as well. Then take a right and you can continue winding your way through the Pyramidion. Once you get to this spot here with this column, go ahead and keep progressing further until you see a Vex gate. Once you see the Vex gate, go through the gate and you will see yourself in another room. You're going to be at the edge of the Pyramidion. Go through all the way to the end of the room. You will find yourself in an open space that you can see the rest of Io. Over here in this area is one of the calcified light fragments. Moving on to the next spot, we're going to move over from the Pyramidion, fly on over here. There's a small cave over next behind the public event that exists in the Rupture. Go ahead and follow this path here on screen if you want to follow this path between these two structures here. You come around here and there's a small cave that most people don't know about, but it's next to the Lost Sector. If you make your way over here, you can see where Alvi and Wells are right now. That is where you're going to be going on in. Hop off your Sparrow, go in the cave, and it will be up on a platform. You should be able to see it very easily. Now, another quick note, you can also hear these calcified light fragments if you turn your volume up as well. They make a humming sound, something kind of interesting to check out if you are still looking for them and can't find them. You can always pull out your ghost to try and find them as well when they're in navigation mode. All right, directly from that area in that small cave, we're going to make our way around here, still in the Rupture. We're going to go through these rib cage areas here, and instead of going around anywhere else, we're going to turn back around. There is a small cave underneath that platform. Go on through there and you'll see another cave where you'll see a bunch of enemies usually, and again, we are capturing this live on stream, so ignore the stuff you see up there. You don't have to kill these enemies here, but if you go up onto this rock next to the rib cage, you will find the next calcified light fragment. All right, moving on over to the Lost Oasis area inside of Io. Go ahead to the loading zone and actually just turn immediately to your right. Jump down. There's a small platform here where you can find the next calcified light fragment. After that, go back to the spawn location. There is a giant tree which is up on the upper platform here in the Lost Oasis. There's two ways to get there. You can either climb up the tree or follow the path that I'm taking. Honestly, you could probably just follow the tree and jump up there. There's a small ledge by the tree that will have the calcified light fragments. There's that tree that I'm shooting, and you can see the calcified light fragment right there. Moving on to Giant Scar, you're going to see the Cabal building base right here. There are 3 over in this drilling area. What you're going to do is make your way over inside the building. There are a number of different ways to get here, but I find the easiest way to do it is to go ahead and follow this path out here to the right-hand side. Go around, and you'll find yourself in a room that's got an upper area, an upper platform that you can jump on top of. Go to that upper area right up on top of there, and next to one of the column supports there will be a calcified light fragment. Directly after you pick that one up, we're going to go out to the drill area that's outside. We're going to go to the 2 that are left here in Giant Scar. But one is up on top of one of the buildings that is here by the drill. You can see that there's kind of like an operator's platform. It's right on top of there. Next, go to the other side of the drill. You will see a bunch of different rocks formations over there. It's not on the drill itself. It's over to the right-hand side. There's a small upper rock platform where you will see the last calcified rock fragment. Do note that the chests on screen may not be there when you are looking for it. Next, immediately what you're going to do is go to the next calcified light fragment. If you know where the cave where Xur is, it's right here. Turn to your left instead of going to where Xur would be on Titan, and you will find the next calcified light fragment. Next, head back to the Lost Oasis. We missed this one in our original recording. Go ahead and keep moving forward over past this path here. You will see a small cave. There will be a tree inside of it. Look over on the platform over to the right, and you will find a calcified light fragment in that area. That's the last one you'll have in the Lost Oasis and Io in general. Moving on to Titan. You're going to find a couple right as you come into Siren's Watch. There is a small room over next to the area where you spawn in. If you take these doors right here, there will be a bunch of hive that you'll probably have to fight, but there's a computer area right there that you can go ahead and pick that up. Next up, go ahead and make your way through past where Sloane is, and you will find a door open. As soon as you go through that door, turn to your right, and you will find the next calcified fragment. Next up, go over to the rig area, turn immediately to your right, and you'll find a pipe area that you will be able to find the calcified light fragment at. Go ahead and make your way over to the rig. Go a little bit past all these areas. You'll see a bunch of hive kind of formations in this area. There's one next to a computer terminal here in this area. Go immediately outside, turn to your left, and you will see a calcified light fragment behind this platform here. Moving on to Mars, we're going to go ahead and show you in Braytech Futurescape where you need to go. First of all, go next to one of the areas where the lost sector is here inside of this building. Make your way inside. There may be a worm on the actual calcified light fragment. You might have to shoot it off. But if you turn immediately from the left of this area where I am at, and you look next to the door where the lost sector is, right where the lost sector symbol is, you'll actually see the calcified light fragment. Moving on next to the next spot in Braytech Futurescape, what we're going to do is hop on our Sparrow and go off far to the right-hand side where the public event would sometimes be. There are a number of tanks that are up above on the left-hand side. Over on the screen, you can see here that Wells is jumping up and down in the location that you need to go. Hop up on top of the furthermost canister, and you will see a calcified light fragment there. Next up, we're going to say hi to Anna Bray. We're going to go over to her area where she's sitting, but what you're going to do is instead turn around. There's going to be a water area right behind her where the CLOVIS Bray sign is. Walk over to that spot, and you will see the next calcified light fragment. After that, we're going to make our way over to the next area on Mars, which is going to be the Glacial Drift area. What you're going to do is hop on your Sparrow, follow the path over here, and you're going to go ahead and go into this building on the left-hand side. There's an elevator shaft that is in this area that most people who have visited Mars know pretty well. What you're going to do is go outside into that elevator shaft, go down below, and on top of one of the elevators, you will see the next calcified light fragment. Next up in the Glacial Drift, we are going to go ahead and go off to the right-hand side this time. There's going to be a small shipping container that is on the road here on the bridge in the Glacial Drift. You can see there's a shipping container here. You can see the marker from our ghost is popping up here. Go ahead and jump on up into the canister and it will be right there. Going on to Mercury, we're going to go ahead and visit the Lighthouse. Initially from the spawn zone, turn right around. You will find one right behind you in the spawn zone right as you enter in at Mercury. We're going to go over next over to the area around the tower where the lighthouse is. What we're going to do is jump up on this rock here. There are a number of different ways to get up on this location, but I find that this way is probably one of the most easy to get up there. There is a small calcified fragment here next to some of these dead plants. Next up, go back to the spawn zone, turn back around, and make your way all the way around to the back side of the area where the lighthouse is. Right as you jump on over to this side, you will see next to some rocks the next calcified light fragment. Next, make your way over to the trees over on the right-hand side that are dead. You can go past this Vex pool here, go past this little ledge right here, and underneath the tree, you will find the next calcified fragment. Finally, for the last calcified fragment, you're going to go ahead and go almost to the gate where the infinite forest starts. You're going to go ahead and hop on your Sparrow here, make your way all the way to the area where you can see Alvy and Wells celebrating, because that is the last calcified light fragment that you need for the Ruinous Effigy trace rifle. Congrats to you. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. We did actually edit this live here on twitch.tv/manodester777, where we do lots of different raid help, different dungeon help, exotic helps, all sorts of PvE things. We want you to come join our community. If you haven't gotten a chance to check us out, come on over. We invite you to join us. If you like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any of the videos. Of course, join our growing Discord channel. We would like you to be part of the community. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.